Hello peeps, this is Henry here on another episode for Absolute Basics for Minecraft, episode 7. We're going to talk about the mining and the stonecutter, and if we have time, signs. So before we start mining, there's 3 different ways to go mining. One is the straight down method, which is I will teach you the special way to do it because there's 2 ways to do it. One way is the right way, one way is the wrong way. The other is the staircase method, and then go in, just head deep right into a cave, which is probably in the background somewhere. Okay, so first we need to check what we have in our inventory, and I have food, I have sticks, I have some torches, like more than half a stack. I got a pick, a shovel, an axe, a sword, a bed for while you're down below in case you need to sleep or respawn an area, some wood, and a water bucket. So what I'm going to do now is really quickly before we go and start, I need to make one more bucket, which is an empty one for lava. So I'll make that, and then I'll meet you right over there, and we're going to start the staircase method. Sorry. Wow, that was a weird thing that happened to me. All right, I'll see you in a bit. Hello, people. We are back over here again in this little area, which is a little ways away from my house. And if we open up our inventory, you can see I created a bucket. So we have all the tools that we need. So I need to get out of here, escape. And we're going to start digging into this mountain right here just a little bit. Get rid of all the dirt. You can do this wherever you want. It doesn't have to be away from your house. But I'm getting it right here. I need to get this block, get these blocks, and fill in that block right there. Okay, so I'm going to start digging down right here. And I like to go at like 2 down and then 3 in front. Get rid of this dirt right here and dig right here. And then what I do is as I'm going down, I'm just collecting these. I put a torch on the right side just so it starts lighting up things. And what you might want to do is to protect yourself once you get down here is just put like a dirt block like right here. So mobs can't come in, maybe a little baby zombie. But I'm going to start digging down here, and I'm going to do a time lapse, and we'll be back in just a second. I'm going to go down like 20 blocks. All right, see you in a bit. Okay, people, we are back. I went down to, let's see what level. We are down to level 38 here. And we got to some iron. So what I'm going to show you on the screen right now is the different ore levels and what you can get for like iron, coal, copper, lapis, redstone, diamond, and just show you what are where the best levels are for each one of these. First, I'll show you on the screen is the ranges that it can be spawned at or located at, and then the best level next to that. So this is the different levels and where you can find it. So if we go into F3 right here, we're at 39. So this is where it's starting. It is dark up there, so I'm going to grab the bed in just a bit and go to sleep. But we're down here and we're blocked off over here. Nothing can get to us. But this is one method that you can come down, and I'm going to go into the crafting table, put this down right here, and make some stairs, make a bunch of stairs, and then go here and here. And as we're going up, this is a fast way to get up and down your now you created stairs. This is just one way, because if you go on this side, you have to jump every single time with the space bar. But on this side, you run up and down. You are hitting your head on this, so people later on will come in and clean this up. Go one more in and clean this up. But this is just one method, and this will get you down to where you need to be, and then you can just finally find a location and just dig into the wall. Okay, I'm at level 5, and it start going in this way. And you also need to put torches down or mobs will spawn. And when I do branch mining, I always put torches on the bottom. But when I do other things, I always put torches on the right side. That's the right side. That's left. Left, right. I always put it on the right side. Now it's on the left. And so I can find my way, because we're going to go in the cave and you can get very, very lost. So this is the method right here. And I'm going to get up top, put stairs down on this whole thing, clean up a little bit down here. But now we don't hit our head. And then I'll show you the next method, which will be the straight down method. But there's little rules on how you dig straight down, and I will show you that in just a bit. See you in a bit. I'll be up there, and it'll be daytime. Okay, people, here we are again, and we've already done the staircase method for mining, and now we're going to do the straight down method. So I'm going to show you over here. It's just a different way to get down, and I think just pick a location out here. And see where we go. Let's just go right here. And so what you do is you stand on 2 blocks right here, and you dig down one side and you dig down the other side, and you won't fall as long as you're standing on that little edge right there. So I'm going to continue down this method, and what you do as you start going down, you put torches on one side. And because I prepared before everything else, I made some ladders, and ladders are sticks. You can only make them on a crafting table. So I made some ladders so I can get back up. So I'm gonna start doing it, and I'll do. This is why we do this method, is because you get caves like this. So I'm going to jump down here real quick. Look down. Nope. Pillar up. Back up. And we can continue down. So we're going to put torches here. We're going to go this way. Add a couple torches on the right side. Go a little ways. Don't see anything. Go the other way. Let's see if we see anything. A deep hole. Nope, nothing yet. Anything this way? There's something there. Let's see what that is. No, there's nothing special. Just nothing that way. Alright, so iron, coal. Just have to remember where my hole is. Here it is. We're going to continue down and stand on this method. Now you can see that these blocks are starting to change color. I need to put some torches down. So that means we're getting close to 0. And we're just going to keep on going. Here's another cave. Go this way. Torches real quick. Nope, nothing. Go this way. Deep cave. What? Cave. Diamonds. There's diamonds right there. I'm not going to get them right now. But what just happened here? Where's my hole? Here it is. Okay, so this is the method. So this is called the straight down method, where you stand on 2 blocks and you just dig on one side and the other. And this is why I brought the ladder. So you can go like this, come up here, put the ladders down, and go quickly up. So that's the straight down method, and because people say don't dig straight down. Yeah, if you dig on one block right there, you can fall into a hole. So now we're going to do the other method, which is the cave method. And there's a skeleton dying in the center. Okay, so I have 25 torches. We're not going to go very far. You'd like to have more blocks than more torches and food. We got water. We got a pick. And we got an iron pick because if we need to get some diamonds, we can get it. So we're going to go over here to this cave that I saw on the other day. And let's see what's over here in this area. Let's see what's in here. There's some coal. Oh, this only goes that far down. We're not going that one. What about this one? There's some pumpkins we'll get later. Always put, oh, there's an Enderman. Don't look at him. Don't look at him. Let's see how far this one goes. This one goes to a water cave. Nope, we're not going to do this one. Let's go to the next one. We need to eat. As long as you don't look at the Enderman, they are very susceptible to vision, so they don't want you to look. Let's go into this one. We got a little, oh, this is a deep cave, and there is a zombie. I see him. So we're going to come in here, put always torches on one side. Let's see if we can get down. Oh, yeah, we can get down. It's just tricky without falling. Here we go. We're just going to try to get down as low as possible. This is called the caving method, and we're putting torches down as we go. There's some iron and coal. Let's continue down. There was another one there. Oh, here comes a zombie. Let's fight him. How did we do? We did good. All right, let's keep on going. Here, see, we got to 0 here. Let's see if we got everything up here. Is there anything up here? Nope, nothing down there. All right, we're going to continue down, lower. Did I just see something there out of the corner of my eye? I thought I saw something out of the corner of my eye. There's some iron. That's iron right there. There's a cave right there. Oh, because this is where we were before. This is how we got, remember we came from over here? Well, this is the same thing. I was like, where did the torches come from? But this is our way out. So I'm going to put 2 torches here so I know that's the way out. And we're going to continue down. We're going to get out of here. Don't touch the lava. See where we go. And now we are down in the cave. So now you can continue and explore. And looks like there's can be something this way. Nope, nothing that way. But there was there something this way? Yes, there was something right here. Uh-oh. I need to come back up here real quick. Diamonds! We found diamonds. But we need to protect ourselves. We don't have any coal. We need more coal. How did we do this? Let's get this diamonds quickly. You always dig a little bit outside the diamonds in case there's the way they are spawned. But we came from there. There's the other diamonds. We're going to get those and we're going to come from the top. Come this way. Okay, so I'm going to continue exploring and see what I can find in here, and we'll be back. But now we have 5 diamonds, and if I find anything, I will see ya. I'll just keep on exploring around here, see if I can find any caves and see what I come up with. I'm going to try to get... I don't have any wood. I can't make a diamond pick. That wasn't very smart of me. Okay, I found something else. See how these blocks are a different color? You come around here, this is called a geode. We want to get these things. We want to come in here and grab these crystals. They're going to make weird sounds, musical sounds. We're going to want these. Make some stuff out of this and make some special glass out of this called tinted glass. So we want to get some of this. This is good enough. And then we will continue. This is just, it's called a geode. And you got calcite. This is another whitish block that you can get. And this. Whatever you do, see the ones with the X's? Don't break those, because they will respawn these crystals. Better light in here so you can see what I'm talking about. And the calcite is the white one. So I'm going to continue. I'll see you in a bit. Here's another block you're going to want to get. It's called lapis. I was talking about that before. This is to help enchanting, so grab a couple of those. Alright people, I found something else. This is called a spawner. And you can see a little green thing in there. And that is a zombie spawner. So you can make a trap. I need to put torches down up here because something can spawn up here and come back and get it. This is, it's called the dungeon that Minecraft has created, and it has a spawner in the middle of it. And you can create a trap and get experience from here. There's other ways. I'm not going to do it, but they come with chests. You know that this is Minecraft generated because of the cobble. In here, we got bones, we got bread. It's always sorts of little treasures in here. And redstone and iron and a music disc. And my inventory is full. I need to get rid of some of this stuff. I don't need the gravel. I need the wood. I can get this later. I can get dirt later. I don't need that. So let's grab all this. The music disc we'll grab. And I put a torch on here. The torch will shut it off. It needs darkness for it to work. So this is a spawner. This is another thing you'll find. And we got more diamonds. Always dig around. Nothing. Okay. So we got. Alright. So I'll see you back at the top because I got some stuff. Alright people, I'm out of the cave. The cave is right here. And as soon as I got out, I saw this dude right here. He's called a wandering trader. I click on him. He's like a villager. And he just walks around and he sells different things. He just sells random stuff. Normally he has some good stuff. This is just, if you need it and you can't find any coral or red dye or something, and you have emeralds and you have extra stuff, you can always find them. He's just roaming around the world and you'll just find things every once in a while. Okay, so I'll meet you back at the house and I'll show you what we got. Okay, so we are back at the house again, and inside this chest is based on the 3 different methods, which is the staircase is just if you don't have a cave nearby, you can use that. Straight down, you can do that whenever, but you have to be careful, don't fall into it. And then just exploring caves. Exploring caves is probably the easiest because you just go in, just wander around. And so this is what we got. All our ores are on the bottom. 14 diamonds is what I found. Some redstone here. And then the mob drops. And then this music disc. I could talk about that at a future episode, and I'm not sure if I'm going to or not. Maybe 2 or 3 episodes away. And then all this is the stuff that we used right here. The amethyst and the amethyst shards that we got. And so now what I'm going to show you, I'm going to grab 3 andesite right here, just 3. Come over here and grab this, and you can make, it said stone varieties. So what I'm going to do is grab some cobblestone, and remember in the staircases and things like that, you start off with stone, and once you mine it, you get cobblestone. Well, let me show you something. If you cook like this, you get cobblestone. If you cook it, you can get it back. So if you place, let's do this and get some of these. If you cook the cobblestone, it will get back to the stone variety. So let me grab a couple of these and I'll be back. Okay, so we are back here. I have cooked up the stone and this is done. Okay, so now we're going to make a new thing. It is called a stonecutter, and we learned about this one right here. 3 stone and 1 iron. And we're going to place this. Let's place it right here next to all our other workstations. We're going to place it here. It looks like a saw blade that's spinning. If you come into it, it looks like what you do with this. And let me show you what you can do with this. This is a different method, and let me see if I can explain it better. So the stonecutter can be used as an alternative to the crafting table to craft most stone-related blocks. All of its recipes require only 1 ingredient, so you place 1 in here and produce 1 product in varying quantities. So you can get like stairs, 1 stair, or 2 slabs, or polished, or cobblestone walls. But you see how the slabs are different? And it allows skipping steps to craft certain blocks. So if you put this andesite into a crafting table, it takes you several steps to get some of these. For example, a stone block can be directly turned into chiseled stone bricks, which I don't have that on here, but require multiple steps in crafting. Stonecutter is always more efficient to craft certain recipes. Like crafting stairs right here normally takes 6 blocks to make 4, but with this you can go 1 for 1, so 6 blocks can make 6 stairs, so it's a little more efficient. So this is just a different way of getting blocks like that. So if we go in here and grab the stone, see how we can make all these different things with just stone? That's why you cook up the stone. You can get these, and this is like this, or slabs. You can get stone brick slabs and it doesn't bring down anymore. And you get 2 of them for 1 block. So I just put in 1 block right there, and I can get 2 slabs. In the crafting table, that would take like 6 steps and do so much. You'd use so much thing. So this is just a faster variety to get stone-related things. Okay, so now the next thing we're going to talk about is signs. We have sticks and we have wood. Okay, so signs are right here, and I'm just going to use jungle, and it makes 3. So it's 3 blocks, 3 blocks, and 1 stick, and it makes signs. So you can stick a sign, like let's go outside our door, and right here we can type. I can't type because I can't see. Okay, so I'm going to type Henry, enter HONE, and then click done, and now you have the sign. But you can also do something else. Remember the flowers that we got? Go into the flower, grab the flower, go in and get dye, and we can click that. Now it's red words. There is a creature out there that you will find, and it's not the mob, not a creature, and it's called a glow squid. You will see it. It'll be like a regular squid, which I don't see any squids. They're like little black octopus or octopi, but they're glowy, and they will drop glow ink sacs, and you can click on that and click on the sign and it will glow. So this is just a different method. So if I grab, do I have another flower? Like I grab the sunflower, grab 1 sunflower, come over here, grab the dye. Why did I go into there? Grab this, come over here and click that. Now it changes the color. I don't have to get rid of the sign, and that's actually wrong. It should be apostrophe. So if I click on it, I can modify it. I need the other letter. S. Henry's home. And that's better. So that is a sign. So this time we learned how to mine 3 different methods. Method 1, staircase. Method 2, straight down or caving. We learned about the stonecutter and how to deal with the stones and different ways to do that. And we also learned about signs and how to write things on signs. And you can put decorations up here. Like if you want to do a decoration and just do, you don't have to put any words on there. Just like a decoration and go all the way across like that. You can. And it'll have just a barrier on there. Or just a different accent mark on there, and it just changes the way your house looks like. Okay, so I think next episode we're going to talk about different kinds of foods, which foods are the best, what produces different foods, because we've only dealt with very small food like potatoes and carrots and wheat and beef and lamb chops and pig, and we haven't even dealt with the chickens yet. There's pumpkins over there. So we're going to learn all about the different kinds of foods and the different kind of animals. So I'd say most of that episode won't even be in this world. It'll be straight into a creative world. So I'm going to jump straight into a creative world and learn all and teach you all about different kinds of foods and different kind of animals. And that's what we'll learn next episode. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.